This is Bruce Immel, the Immel Group Golf Academy. I wanted to make a short video just to talk to you about the new technology that we have available in the Academy. I'm here in our launch monitor bay, and you might ask what a launch monitor is, but it's a device that will allow us to measure club head data as well as ball data. This launch monitor has high-speed cameras as well as dual Doppler radar technology in it, and so it can measure a lot of things. Now I know we probably can't read everything on the screen, but we can measure club face, which is what's the club face doing at the point of impact. We can measure the path. This is the path that our club swings on. We can measure the club face in relationship to that path. So if our path was inside and our face was open, that tells us that it's probably going to start the ball to the right, and then it's going to have a spin on it that'll make it slice or fade. In golf, there are 6 ball flight laws. There used to be 5, now there are 6. Technology has helped us identify one other ball flight law. But in golf, the club face determines where the ball starts. It never used to be that way. Back a number of years ago, before there was technology, they thought the club path determined where the ball started, and the face was responsible for the curve, but it's just the opposite of that. They've determined that the face determines where the ball starts, and the path will determine the spin that's going to be on there. So depending on the club, the face is responsible for about 75–80% of where the golf ball starts. So with this launch monitor, we're going to be able to hit a ball, and the student is going to be able to see what their club path is doing, see what the face is doing. There's a lot of other metrics that we can find out about the ball speed, things called smash factor, launch angle, launch direction, spin axis of the ball, what it's doing. That's really indicative of, again, whether it's going to be slicing or fading. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit a shot here, and we'll get a little readout from the launch monitor. I would say that one went left the way that it felt, so we'll see whether or not see it's registering that it went to the left. It felt like my club face was closed at impact, so actually maybe quite a bit. But again, this is what it's going to tell us, that my club face was closed at impact. So what are the things that we're going to do to work on that? That's just part of part of the process of becoming a better golfer. And I just returned from the PGA Learning Center last week, and I will tell you that the teachers there said that most all problems in golf are attributed back to about 3-4 different things. Your setup, your grip, your alignment, and I probably on that shot maybe had the ball a little too far front in my stance. And so, if we work on those kind of things, a lot of this other stuff will take care of itself. Is technology the answer to everything in golf? No, but you know what? It's like anything else in life. If you know why you're doing what you're doing, it makes it a lot easier. And if we can start to work to correct that, it's probably going to shrink the learning curve just a little bit. So I would encourage any of you parents out there that have kids in the Golf Academy or looking to get your child in the Golf Academy. This would be a very worthwhile exercise, because as a student you're going to be able to see why you're doing the different things and what your ball flight is, and to see that club face and that club path. It starts to reinforce when I tell them different things, but they can't necessarily see it. Then they start to see it for themselves, and sometimes they can become even more motivated to learn. So we're going to be starting classes shortly. I'll be sending out emails about that, and so I hope to see all of you real soon. Thanks for your time.